welcome to my channel. This is the 40-year-old gamer, and we are in No Man's Sky. On this save, I'm trying to go to all 255 galaxies in it. And right now we're in Galaxy 205. Show you here. In here, you can see all the galaxies that we've been to I've been to so far. As I've been jumping into each galaxy, I put down a base, a teleporter, and power for it, and then I go to the next galaxy, and I've been doing that for quite a while now, but we're finally down to the last 50 galaxies. So here's all the galaxies in the hundreds. And currently, we are in Galaxy 205. So the first thing I usually do on this playthrough is go and check out my freighters. That was me in the background. Gotta watch the video so I know that it's working. Forgot that my info wasn't muted, but we'll go and collect everything from the frigates I sent out. Don't bother reading all that because pretty useless anyway, but just gotta get all the stuff from it. And then I usually come and collect all my plants. Might as well have those. Alright. First thing we'll do is see what difficulty I'm in, because I don't want to pay for frigate fuel when we send out these guys. So, combat, oh, that one's less. Send out these ones first. And right now I'm just trying to get all the ones that are not S-Class to S-Class. So send out the combat guys. I haven't done the trade one in a while, so we'll send those ones out. Is there any there? Nope. Okay. So, oh. Well, looks like I only have one trade guy, but let's see how he does. Oh, 5 stars with just a trade and 2 supports. Perfect. And we'll do some mining. Okay, so now that I've got my frigates doing their thing for the day, we'll turn the difficulty back over to normal. And we're going to teleport down to the base. Or to, the settlement.
Thank you for watching my first stream.
Alright, so let's make some decisions here. Yep, we're gonna take you. I pretty much do whatever it does anyway. Not like it matters. But just get that out of the way. And we'll put the objective on that. And we'll warp back to Galaxy 205. Okay, so we're in Galaxy 205. Now, if you've never jumped from one galaxy to another, there's a couple of things that you need to know. First is that whatever multi-tool, ship, and whatever you have in your exosuit, all in the technology slots, all of those will break once you get to the next galaxy. So, if you have a ship or a multi-tool that you do not want to break, then you have a backup one. In my case, I use that exotic guppy there as my actual jumping ship. So anytime I jump through the center, I use that ship. This is the main one I use just to get to the center of the galaxy, or get to the jumping off point before we go to the center of the galaxy. So we'll take off in our ship. We'll move away from the freighter, and we'll pull up the galaxy map. So first off, you'll notice that there's all sorts of bases, or what looks like bases, all on this one planet. This is part of what they call a core-to-core glitch. If you notice in the top left-hand corner, I'm 3,300 light years away from the center of the galaxy, and when we go through the center of the galaxy, we'll end up about 3,500 light years away from it. Typically, if you don't do this core-to-core jump style, you will get thrown almost 700 to 600,000 light years away from the center of the galaxy, and you'll have to travel all the way back or use portal glyphs to get back to the center. So to avoid that, first we find the center, or the jumping off planet as they call it. That'll get us to the center. But first, so we know it's somewhere over there. Now to initiate core-to-core jumping so that you don't get thrown 700,000 light years away from the center of the galaxy, is you warp into a black hole system. Alright, first contact, what I like to do is pull out the frigate or freighter. Hop out. And we'll scan the planets. Now, for anything that you pick up, I would highly recommend to scan, because once you upload, you get free nanites for all your discoveries. So it's a quick and easy way jumping through galaxies to pick up nanites as you go along. Alright, so that's just a little housekeeping I do while I go through the systems. I don't actually care about what's in this system. Blast those so we get something. I care about this black hole. So this is the first step if you're doing core-to-core jumping, is you fly through a black hole as close to the center of the galaxy as you can. Oh no, we're in a ship battle. Don't want to be in a ship battle. I was kind of afraid of that. We'll just fly away. Until we can get out of this. There we go. Still can't. Dang it. Oh well. I don't want to land on the space station because I don't want to have a whole bunch of space stations listed in each of the galaxies. Can I call in the freighter? No, of course not. Okay, what we're gonna do then is call in the anomaly, and we'll do a touch and go. But at least I've set up the first part of core-to-core jumping, which was jumping through the black hole. Oh, and we get preferred parking, but we don't need it, so we'll jump out and jump back out of the anomaly. Alright, now that things have calmed down, let's find out where we are in this galaxy. So we're still about 3,500 light years away from the galaxy center. That's good. This is our galaxy that's discovered. Jump away from the anomaly. Land on the freighter. All right. So now the goal is to get to the center of the galaxy for this one. So we bring up the galaxy map and we start following the path for the galactic core. Loops back on itself, it looks like. And we just keep following it until it gets to the end. So we'll warp into here. usually the jumping off points are going to be discovered by somebody. So first thing I do is I open up the galaxy map and I make sure I see how it wants to pull me to the center of the galaxy, but I have no fuel in my hyperdrive, so I'm not too worried about that, because this is not the ship that I'm going to jump to the center of the galaxy with. So even though it says I have 94% of hyperdrive, you actually have to have 100% every time you jump through the center. So we know this is the jumping off point, so now it's time to prepare. So if I wanted to, I could move these things out of storage here. Like I could store it and put it here so it wouldn't break, but I don't really care. Once they get broken, I won't fix them. The only reason that they're fixed as of this time was so that I could have a demonstration of what will happen. So you see, we got everything there. We're going to change ships, and we're going to change this multi-tool. So the first thing I do, change the multi-tool, and you'll see everything's fine with it. Nothing's broken. Jump in the ship. And this is actually broken. So, since I don't want to have to pay for anything, I pop it in creative, apply the settings, open the map again, and just fix the hyperdrive. That's all I need it for, is just to jump to the next galaxy. Pull out the galaxy map. Now we can go to the center of the galaxy. Thought I would let that play out for you guys that haven't jumped to the center of the galaxy. It's a fun little music number that gets you hyped for the next adventure. or what feels like a new adventure. All right. Now we are Galaxy 206.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Don't need to worry about hazards because we're on creative mode. I've noticed every time I spawn in these red and white chips, and things like, there it is, that's what I was actually looking for. This hexagon with 4 pieces making it look like a Lego. Every time I've spawned in, I see that all around me. So what I think it is part of the story. When you first initialize, you have to get your radiant pillar. Since the radiant pillar is red and white, I think that was an escape pod that crashed onto the planet before the radiant pillar made a controlled landing on its own and left us to wonder what was going on in No Man's Sky. So the reason I have the backup ship as the Radiant Pillar is exactly for the reason I just did. So I can take off from the planet's surface without having to fix anything. It's not broken, everything is still good in this one. Inside my exosuit, everything is broken. And the multi-tool is now broken as well. So that is why you want to have backups. So that you can use a ship, destroy it basically, fix up what you need, and continue on. So, now that we've landed, we'll find a paradise planet, and that's the one, Belagar. Alright. Pretty sure it's going to be that one. Yep. I had a feeling it was going to be that one when I saw it, because we escaped the atmosphere. Now, if you didn't know, there is a list of all of 255 galaxies. That's where I'm getting the name of the galaxy from, is from the No Man's Sky fandom pages. Those are chock full of information that will tell you pretty much everything you need to know within No Man's Sky. We're going to break the atmosphere, come down into it. Oh man, there's hills. I like the purple trees though. That is pretty bright purple. Rather than waste time scanning, I'll just find a trading post. Somewhere over there. Let's get above that mountain. Let's drive over there. Let it fully spawn in. Alright, and it caught us. So now we land. Wow, that purple's cool. But we're not really here to look at the planet. We're going to talk to these Viking guys and get some words. I'm almost halfway through their language, so trading posts are a good spot to pick up your language with the different races. There's usually 4 or 5 different aliens on each trading post. Talk to the guy behind him. And now talk to this guy. So, got my language out of the way. Now time to build my base. Now if you notice how I aligned the big tube in the middle of the small ones directly in front of me, that makes it so that the screen pops out right in front of me. Makes it look like an actual base that I can use a keypad for or punch in things. So we put the base down. And we rename it. So this is going to be 206. And I do not even try and pronounce the Galaxies because they're made up anyway. Next, I put down a teleporter so that way I've got a way back. Not that I need to have a teleporter to get back to any of the bases, just having them named. Having the base will let us teleport here, but I put a power down. Biofuel reactor, since one piece of carbon can last you a couple hours now, even in normal modes. So if you need to go to any other galaxies, then you're able to do that by powering it up. Now that we're done with this galaxy, as long as I do not restart a save, reload a save if I quit or anything, then you notice up in the top left hand corner we're still 3,600 light years away from the center of this galaxy. So every time we jump through the center, we'll stay in this stay around this area for the newest galaxy, so making finding the center of the next galaxy as easy as warping to its jumping off point. And of course it's discovered by somebody else, but there's an unknown planet. So it doesn't look like this is the jumping off point either, but we'll still call in the freighter. Land on it. And we know a yellow one is now ours. So he, before me, didn't discover any of the planets, so I'm going to take all the planet discovery nanites for myself. Now we just need to get to the actual center of the galaxy. See. And yes, this is the jumping off to the center of the galaxy, so call in the freighter. We'll scan the planets first so that we can get the discoveries. That's something that I wish Hello Games would fix. I should be coming out of that one right there, because I went to the one on the right hand side. Fix my warp drive. Honda Galaxy 207. I really like the drums in the back, bringing all that energy forward. Into the crescendo. We made it out of this galaxy. They celebrate you exiting the galaxy. And now, the unknown. I still remember one of the first times I jumped to the center of the galaxy to see this animation. The hair is raising on the arm, in the back of the neck. There's our Lego piece. There's the piece with the wire. Alright. So normally what you would do is you'd scan, but your scanner's broken. So that's a problem. Not really. We don't care to find our broken ship. We've got the good old radiant pillar. Yeah, something's over here. Transmission tower. Don't need one of those. We need a base. But first, we need to find the planet we're going to build the base on. Ooh, looks like we're in a Viking system again. So if you didn't notice, these guys will change to whatever system you're in. Let you know without having to check the maps or anything like that. Okay, let's see. Breached, no. Torrid, no. Bubbling, no. Freezing, that's the one we were on, nope. Shoot. Okay. So, no Paradise Planet, which is what I like to build bases on. Since we don't have one of those, we'll leave it up to chance then. Jump out. Fly a little bit towards the space station. Just so we're about middle-ish. And we'll let whichever trading post shows up be the one we go to. Okay. So, didn't want to build on that same planet, but oh well. It is what it is. Let things load. There's our station. Pick us up, pick us up. Okay. Do a second pass. There it goes. Nice big hauler landing with us. Ooh, nice fighter too. But we're not here to look for ships. So talk to the guys and get our language. claim my base. Oh, let me get the name of it again. Where's it at? There's it at. Jump up here. And put the teleporter and power together. And now to find the jumping off point again. And rather than chase it, we'll just turn it off and then on again. Looks like it's leading to there. Some people don't know, but if you have a fighter like the Radiant Pillar, if you press the R1 or L1, that lets you do the barrel roll. Alright, looks like this is the jumping off point. We'll call in the freighter. Let's see. Okay, if we can scan these, get the planets. And easy, 145 nanites just for scanning planets. Come over to our broken ship. Fix the hyperdrive. And go to Galaxy 208. Galaxy 208. Ooh. Mushroomy planet. Okay, okay. Got some fungus among us.
Commencing assistant suit initialization.
Where's my Lego? There's the Lego. Hello, Lego. Peaceful, tranquil music. Get a little bit out of the into space. Corvax system, see? These guys are all Corvax, so that tells us that we're down with the Corvax system. Contaminated, arid, another arid. Is that arid or acrid? Nope, arid, and that one's acrid, okay. Murky, there's our planet. Gona Omega. Alright, let's go find Omega. Got an Alpha and an Omega in the same system. No, don't want it built there. That's a terminal. You can find a way. You can find a minor camp there. Got something here, just a marker. Another marker. Boom. Asteroid smack. Okay, well, we'll do it this way then. 12 minutes over that way. Let things load. Is it gonna load in the rock? Behind the rock? Under the rock? Oh, I thought that was glowing over there. Oh, nope. Gonna pick us up. There. Shuttle landing. Talk to these guys so we can get their words. Oh no, I didn't want to hire you. Oh well. Shucks. I always try and ignore those guys, but every once in a while you end up hiring a new one. Ooh. Did you notice that? First one I had 2 words. The second, as I got more words, I only got the mystery option available now, so that tells me I'm about 300 plus words in to theirs. Zero 8. Now for this type of base, or this type of trading post, I like to line it up right at the center of there, with that square. Line this up with these 2 marks. Connect the power. And we got another base. Alright, looks like that's where it ends. Do some barrel rolls. Are you the jumping off point? No, you're not. I'm not really worried about discoveries. Yep. It's a jumping off planet, or a galaxy, system, whatever they call them. On the jumping on off points, then yes, I'll go and scan. Because you notice, 2 years ago, this person found it, and all they found was just that planet, because you had to touch down on each planet to get it to register. Now with that scanner, I don't have to step foot on any of the planets to register them. Oops, we need to go over this way. Don't want to jump through the center using my pillar, because then I'd have to fix it all. Which isn't bad in creative doing it for this, but rather not hear that component repaired a bunch of times. Jump to 209. Zoom in. Zoom and enhance. Ooh, are we on a volcano planet? Could be.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Alright, let's look for the Lego. There it is. Found ya. Ooh, I should call you Waldo. Where's Waldo? He's here, right there. No, no volcanoes. No, just a pile of metal, a shelter. Let's get out of here. Got a moon over there. Hot planet. Grassy planet, that's the one we'll probably go to. Rotting. Miasmic. Bleak. Ugh. Alright, let's go find that grassy planet. So that's going to be the miasmic one. Are you going to be the grassy planet? Yep, you are. Got some activated copper, so it does tell me it has some stormage on it, but that's okay. We're not going to be here long enough to be bothered with storms. Clouds and start scanning. What do we got? What do we got? There's something. Nothing special. Nothing to build a base next to, at least. Alright, well, we tried. There it is. Fly above the clouds, and then we'll come down. Slow our speed so that things can load. Jeez. There it goes, finally loaded in. It's gone green. Pull us in, thank you. Get my words. Learn the language. Alright, visited, 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 visited. Everybody's visited. Down the base. Make sure I spelled it right. IWUND. Yep. Everything's good. Line up the teleporter. Line up that and jump. Alright, it's the jumping off point. Everything's been discovered, so we don't need to do that. On to the 210th galaxy. Right in front of us. There it is.
Commencing assistant suit initialization.
Oh, we're on a paradise planet. Nice. Kind of thought we were because of those trees in the background there. Start flying south and do some scanning, see if we find a cool place to build some shelters. Another shelter or just a waypoint. These are just trees. Yeah. Oh, it was behind us. Okay. A little bit higher. High enough for freighters to load, but not enough to pulse drive. Okay. Another Corvax system, so let's talk to them. Nobody else over this way, right? Nope. Just this one last one. come in here and get the scan. Because I landed on a Paradise Planet, I wasn't going to come up here to scan that anyway. Just make the base on it. There we got 210. Yep, and it was going to be the planet we were going to build the base on if we didn't land on it anyway, so upload all this, get our nanites, check our bases here. Got bases in Euclid. I might go through and erase some of these ones, but I'll determine that whether I want to or not after I get through done. So we got all these into the hundreds. And this is the one that we started on, 205. So now we are up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more galaxies. 45 left to go. But I think I'm going to leave it here. See if I can't get my guy in a good view. So if you like this stream, I'd appreciate a like or think about subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna probably do this again next week. Try and figure out some kind of an actual schedule to do this on. But for everybody that did watch, here's a friendly wave to you. This has been the 40-year-old gamer. And I'll say thank you. And have a good day.